Welcome everyone and welcome to Cars and Conversation. Today we have this absolutely amazing M3 E92 which is owned by Mr. Tushar. Salam.
Salam, nice to meet you.
For same here as well. For the car itself, it's honestly speaking, A-Gen or M3 has such a huge following worldwide and locally as well. And it's the manual one, the only one in the country.
Yes.
So bro, after small intro, a brief on the car.
Most of you already introduced me,
Thank you.
my name and all. So I'm the owner of this E92 M3.
Yep.
It's a 2007 manual gear 6-speed
Yes.
with a V8 engine,
Yes.
and it's the last of the V8 or M3s,
The M3s, yeah.
last production
Last
M3s. After that, all of them are like
It's all inline sixes.
inline sixes with turbos.
Turbos, yeah.
Yeah. So that's
And
about it.
yeah, but I feel like this is the proper recipe for an M car. Like it's V8, manual and rear-wheel drive. How it should be. I mean, M3s and M5s I believe.
Should be, yeah. Because if the engines are bigger, I mean, it brings the charm to the
It
M.
does, it does.
It brings the charm to the M. This is my first E92,
Okay.
and I've never driven an E92, and especially not a manual one,
And an M3 as well.
and then an M3 as well,
Right.
an E92 actually,
Understand.
and it's amazing. The car is amazing, and for a car which is almost like around 20 years old or 18 years old, it still feels like it beats some of the new cars.
New cars, yeah.
New cars,
The way
like
it drives maybe, because
of course,
feel
yeah.
that it's actually quite hard to get a new modern cars with so
Yes.
much tech, hybrid batteries and stuff.
and for actually for a car enthusiast, if you wanna feel a car having like a raw feeling of like having a control of yourself
Yeah.
with the car,
Yes.
you should like try this if you ever have a chance to drive.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I'm joined by my business partner and friend as well, Naveen. How are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm good, alhamdulillah. And it's a 2+2. So, kirokum space between at the back? Pretty good? Wow.
Seat
That's
colors
good.
are very unique.
It is. In fact, I was just wondering, আমি যখন first picture দেখছিলাম, I thought it was a white interior. এরপরে যখন দেখলাম বাসার ভিতরে, I was it was grey. But it's actually a bluish color. It's very hard to hear on videos, but it's a very nice shade of
It
color.
looks blue because like it looks white from outside because the glasses, you see, the glasses are actually, if you see it from outside, it's not like white. It's
Right.
a little bit greenish type.
Okay.
So when you see it from outside, it's kind of like white, but when you get it inside, it's like a mixed tone of gray and blue.
Right.
Which only comes, as far as I know, maybe I might be wrong, it only comes with the Le Mans blue color
Oh, okay.
exterior.
And the paint outside is beautiful, mashallah.
Yes.
Like খুবই সুন্দর, very nice, mashallah.
I enjoy the color a lot. I like looking at it a lot.
Absolutely.
It goes with a lot of things. Like if you put any stuff in the car, for example, like you wanna put some little bit stuff for like modification on the exterior.
Right.
Easily it goes with black or carbon fiber or something
yeah.
like that, or it goes well with silver as well. You can see my rims are silver as well.
Right.
Usually the matte one.
Right. And the other factor is like you're into sports cars for a very long time. So
Since I was 18.
18, mashallah, nice. And the two car collection right now is quite hard to beat, honestly. The R35 in red
Yeah.
and this in blue. একটা হচ্ছে auto V6 twin turbo all-wheel drive. এটা হচ্ছে NA V8 manual rear-wheel drive. মানে stuff of dreams, honestly. It's actually quite
Alhamdulillah.
hard to মানে যে একসাথে own করা should be a dream.
Alhamdulillah.
মাশাআল্লাহ, আলহামদুলিল্লাহ। এমনি তো জাস্ট একটা থট, ইন জেনারেল চালায় কোনটা কিরকম, R35 এর সাথে এটা কোনটার ফিল বেটার অর কন্ট্রোল?
I mean, both are different. You
Yeah.
see, the GTR is kind of like it was competing with the supercars of European models.
Absolutely.
Okay, and it's a turbocharged inline six.
Hmm.
Obviously, it's much more a race spec car.
Right.
Like you go on the track,
Hmm.
you don't have like to be worried if
Yeah.
you're going at 250 or 280 kilometers an hour. You know the car is there for you.
Absolutely.
Whenever something happens, the traction control is very good, and best part is that it's a four-wheel drive, so it's very
Right.
hard for the car to like like
Who's control?
lose control. Yeah, but in this case, this is a rear-wheel drive. Also, you can see the car is quite compact.
It is.
The
yeah.
car is called from outside. If you see, it's quite compact, but and also quite light. It's around 1600 plus kilo. I don't remember.
Oh,
much.
only. Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And the engine is very big. Actually, the engine goes from the front till the back because it's an 8-cylinder, so it has to be big. And it's a rear-wheel drive. So you don't like. You always have to be focused when you're driving this car
Absolutely.
because it's NA, so the power usually comes when you
Instant-
just start the car. The power is there in the
Right.
first gear. So if you like driving the car and you're not like focused properly, you can like lose control.
Absolutely.
Lose control.
And I feel like the R35 has more aids while driving, but 8 কোনো aids comparatively কম.
Aids are there. The airbags
That
there.
means-
That's all. Also, the GTR has aids. It's the airbags.
Airbags, yeah.
Actually, this one has a lot of airbags because this is a German car, so they have to go to their European spec. So there are quite a lot of things. I mean, like the airbags are settled quite arranged quite nicely, so that
Awesome.
if there is any crash, the driver might survive.
Yeah. Should know.
Just like that.
German muscle and Japanese muscle.
Muscle, yeah, all together. Absolutely. And bro, so basically, M3 R35 or आगे any other cars you have?
Before the R35, 2008. From 2008, when I was 18, I got my first sports car, which was an RX-8.
আচ্ছা, okay. ওই টাইমে একটা ফেজ ছিল RX-8.
RX-8, yeah, that was a phase. But my one, unfortunately, I made the wrong decision. I bought a automatic, but still I enjoyed a lot with it. Then in 2011, I bought the Evo 8 MR,
Oh, nice.
The grey one.
Great car, mashallah. Great.
the grey one. It was there. I don't know if it's where it is right now.
Okay.
Then after like 2013, I was kind of like after I sold my Evo and the RX-8, I was like kind of off for like 3 years without a sports car,
Okay.
3 or 4 years. Then on 2018, I got the GTR.
Okay.
Okay, before that, I actually bought this car
আচ্ছা.
back in the UK,
Okay.
and I got in 2014. I got a little bit of information. Maybe my research was wrong or something, but I had no intention of if it was like that, I wouldn't have like got the car.
Right.
But Alhamdulillah, I made a good decision because I have it right now.
Absolutely.
In 2004, I bought this, and somehow it was in the port. It wasn't out, so I had to wait. So at last, I needed, like, I was frustrated, and I really wanted a sports car because I still am a car enthusiast. So then in 2018, I got the R35. The R35, I was driving it, and in 2021, mid 2021, I managed to take out this legally.
Okay.
Okay, legally through my ownership.
আচ্ছা.
And then since it was lying in the port and
For a long
inside a container for like more than 7.5 years, thank God
Wow.
it was in a container.
Container, yeah.
Yeah, if it was outside, it would have been a mess. The body parts would have been a mess. But still, I got the car out, and it took me almost like with all the like this car is quite critical,
Okay.
to be honest.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, for sure.
I mean, like, even if a little bit slight problem in the engine, even if it misfires, sometimes the cylinder, sometimes it does,
It
because
does,
of
it
the
does,
fuel.
yeah.
The car goes into limp mode. Okay, then the you have to go for the scanning and remove the error and everything.
Error codes.
So this car actually 7 years lying inside the container, it made it like, you know, all because it was a used car. When I bought it, it was manufactured in 2007. I bought it in 2014. So
it was used for 7 years already.
It was used for 7 years, and it already had 70,000 miles in it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it was driven. It was driven, but it wasn't like abused.
Right.
It wasn't abused, but still inside the container, it was like all the electronics, starting from the engine, a few of the engine parts, like the common parts. These all got damaged. Yeah.
And they had to be replaced eventually.
It had to be replaced, but since I did not have enough knowledge of the E92 M3, what's going on, because since I don't have the car,
Right.
where to find all these parts, and I asked BMW to help me over here. Apparently, I don't know if they would have helped me or not. I didn't like ask them anymore. I sorted out a lot of things myself. I sorted my friend Bayezid. He helped me a lot with the car. He did a lot of research on this. We talked with the German tuner. I mean, who fixes M cars.
Right.
And I had to ship parts from different countries, from the UK, from USA. In USA, this car is very popular, and you can get all the parts in USA, and also a few parts, quite some parts from UK.
Gotcha.
And this is how everything the car got, like
They all came together.
they all came together, like, and it was never ending, something like that.
Right.
At the end of the time, it was like never ending. Even the smallest O-rings, they were also giving problems and giving issues. Like, for example, the map is like taking in too much of air inside the throttle. The car goes to limp mode, something like that. You know, so there was a lot, and it took almost 1.5 years to get it fixed.
To get it ready.
To get it to the point now it is.
Long time.
Yeah.
Long time.
But it was worth the wait.
Absolutely.
Worth the wait. Then after the car got fixed, I changed the wheels.
Okay.
I put the front and the rear diffuser and splitters.
Okay.
Carbon fiber one. And I used an exhaust, IPE exhaust.
Okay.
IP,
sounds fantastic.
Thank you.
Mashallah,
it's IP exhaust. It has a AFE cold air intake in it.
Okay.
And basically the suspension has been upgraded. I've put on Bliston shocks, and that's about it. I really don't wanna like do anything more than I want to keep it stock.
Right.
I want to keep it stock because
as OEM as possible.
Yeah.
As stock as possible. Understandable. Because I feel like the current way the car is, but it seems like I think visually it might be a bit extreme. Currently, it feels absolutely perfect. At least for our country.
It's comfortable.
It's very comfortable, by the way.
Yes.
I'm very surprised.
It's comfortable. Just because it's manual, sometimes it's a little bit of like in the traffic.
Hassle in the traffic.
It's in the traffic. But the clutch is very soft.
Okay.
The clutch is very soft, by the way.
Because around a week back, I did the M5 V10. So it's when I'm on a glad.
That's a great car as well.
Ek the V10, ek the V8, M5, M3, but I feel like they're actually quite similar in a lot of ways. Ek the raw feeling of the car, of the engine itself, and like in the M5 video, the owner mentioned as well that you're in control of the car, rather than the car controlling you.
Yeah.
So I feel like it has a similar trait to it compared to the M5 as well. And old timer, the M5, M3s, they felt really solid cars, and they drove well. They sounded amazing.
Yes.
So it's honestly a pleasure having these two together, honestly. And I was just wondering, how's your experience with the car till now?
Experience is whenever I drive this car, I feel fantastic.
Awesome.
I feel fantastic. It's something like I enjoy driving.
Yeah.
might be a short drive, it might be a long drive. It's like you're feeling, we're all like driving automatics all the time,
Absolutely.
and manual gears are not available right now so much.
Yeah.
And when you have a manual gear car and with the V8 engine, so it's pretty fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, driving is enjoyable.
It is. And is the clutch too hard or is it fine for
It's
driving?
soft.
Okay.
It's soft.
And it's OEM, right? Or is it?
It's OEM.
Okay.
And I haven't changed the clutch plate yet.
Acha. And the other factor is like M3 or E92 or the ride is so good.
Yeah,
Very comfortable.
It is
Like,
comfortable.
As
like
a cruiser, it's
cruiser,
yeah.
you can even drive it like when the roads are empty. For example, if it's a Saturday or if it's a Saturday or something, you can even like do your daily needs with it.
Yeah.
You can even like go to work even if
Right,
you want.
right.
If your office is nearby.
Absolutely.
If you want to drive alone, you want to stay alone.
Yeah.
It's like that. And the ride height is very good.
Very good. Yeah.
And the ride height for our country is very good.
Very important
Very
as well. Yeah. Agreed. And how's the fuel servicing and maintenance part?
It's quite simple.
Okay.
Usually I get whenever I have a chance, I get the filters and like the usual servicing stuff. I get it from abroad.
Okay.
I maybe take 2-3 filters more than I need,
Right.
so that I keep it in stock. And the engine oil is like it's the Mobil,
Yeah.
Mobil, but I forgot the grade because
That's
my
okay,
friend
no
does
problem.
it for me.
Okay.
But it's a different grade.
Acha,
It's a different grade.
Okay.
It's not the Mobil one that we use.
Right.
It's, I think the one we use is for the regular cars is like
Yeah.
or like even in my GTR I use the regular Mobil one.
Regular Mobil one. Okay.
10W40 or 40 or something like that.
Acha.
But for this one it's different, and it
Different.
comes rarely.
Okay.
It comes rarely from Mobil one, so it's available. I didn't have any problem with it
Acha.
until now.
Unrivaled quality. Journey with confidence. Mobil.
And how's although to ask for is a very stupid question to ask, but how much do you get per liter? V8 manual rear-wheel drive, 4, 5?
No, if I'm pressing the pedal, then I think 3.
3. Okay, still pretty good, I think. And in general, you can.
And in general, you can get 5 out of it. Yeah.
And any major issues with fuel?
Not until now, because আল্লাহর এরকম কিছু হয়নি এখন পর্যন্ত। কারণ
আর কোথেকে fuel দাও?
fuel depends if I'm going by the expressway দিয়ে গেলে ডিএল থেকেও মাঝে মধ্যে ভরি।
আচ্ছা।
কারণ একসময় ডিএল এর তেল ভালো ছিল খুব।
Correct.
এখনো মোটামুটি ভালো তেল দেয়। তো ডিএল থেকে তেল নিয়ে আমি দেখছি যে গাড়ি কোনো প্রবলেম হয় না।
Okay.
It performs well.
Okay.
এটা থেকে নেই, তারপর সততা থেকে নেই,
সততা থেকে M5 টাও নাই, so that's
সততা থেকে নেই, ডিএল থেকে নেই। ডিএল এর তেলটা মোটামুটি এখনো ভালো আছে।
আচ্ছা।
হ্যাঁ, কারণ ডিএল এর তেলটা ইভো থাকা অবস্থায় আমি
তখন
নেওয়া হতো, and it was quite good.
Okay.
একসময় শিকদার খুব ভালো ছিল তেল।
হ্যাঁ, শিকদারও was actually quite good, but
এখন ওই দিকে যাওয়া হয় না।
Right.
মানে সততা is much easier for me to go
Right.
from my house. Yeah.
Right. And the other factor of the M5 V10, which the owner struggled a lot with it,
Yes.
was the gearbox SMG. So
I don't have any issues. It's just manual. It's just manual. It's just a manual car.
Right.
It's just
So-
I have no issues with the gearbox. Like I guess anyone can in Bangladesh, any workshop can like take out the gearbox and fix it, because it's just simple 6-speed manual.
But এটার মধ্যেও তো SMG ছিল, the E92, right?
I never wanted an SMG.
No, I meant in general the model had an option of
Of course,
SMG,
it had, and the SMG it had a electronic damper control EDC. This one doesn't have one.
Okay.
This one is like basic,
Right.
very basic, like the normal cars we have.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So I don't have like মানে কোনো আমার মানে
Extra
চিন্তা
panic
নাই,
নাই,
কোনো
extra
চিন্তাই
panic
নাই
নাই।
মানে
Right.
আমার এটার জন্য, হ্যাঁ
Right, right.
গিয়ার বক্স কি হলো না শকের রাবার কি হলো না সাসপেনশন কি হলো কিচ্ছু আমার কোনো প্রবলেম নেই।
ট্রু ট্রু ট্রু
It's very easy.
ওই একটা মেজর যে ঝামেলা হইতো উইথ M5 and M3s ওটা ইজ সলভড ফ্রম দ্য ফ্যাক্টরি মানে এটা আসেই নাই সো
না,
আই বিলিভ
হ্যাঁ।
ওইটার ওই
হেডেকটাও নাই।
আশা কথা
Headache নেই।
হ্যাঁ বিকজ অ্যান্ড অনেস্টলি অলদো ওই টাইমে সবার একটা ফেস ছিল যে হ্যাঁ ম্যানুয়াল ভালো লাগে না আর বোরিং হয়ে গেছে সো এসএমজি ওয়াজ আ নিউ টেক ব্যাক দেন সো তখন সবাই এসএমজি নিত যে হ্যাঁ এটা আবার শিফট করা যাবে এখন আবার উই আর গোয়িং ব্যাক টু ম্যানুয়াল but the demand for MTs are increasing so
এসএমজি তখন অনেক নতুন ছিল and in fact আমিও I was also like I used to watch YouTube videos and I was like আমিও amused হতাম
Right.
যখন আমি দেখতাম how it like shifts and the gear knob looks so good and on the BMW
right
ইনফ্যাক্ট একবার আমি চাইছিলাম যে এসএমজি টা
SMG,
নেই
আচ্ছা,
বাট
আচ্ছা।
তারপর আমি দেখলাম যে এই গাড়ির সাথে লাকিলি আই ফাউন্ড অল অফ দিস
altogether
with the color interior
Right.
তাই জন্য আমি আর
Manual.
চেঞ্জ করি না আমি বলছি যে
Right.
না ম্যানুয়ালি নিব
হ্যাঁ
because I had always আমি মানে মাথায় I had always had the thought that I made a mistake buying the RX-8 automatic.
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা right
Okay, and after that when I drove the Evo I had the fun of a manual so I wanted a manual.
manual right I understand
এটা আমার একটা ডিসিশন ছিল যেটা
হ্যাঁ।
আমাদের I thank myself and Allah.
absolutely and bro so আমরা একটা segment করি in the channel ওখানে we talk about 3 pros and 3 cons
Yes, of
so
course.
যদি তুমি তোমার পয়েন্ট অফ ভিউ থেকে গাড়ির pros and cons শেয়ার করতে পারো
Pros, it's an excellent car.
absolutely
It's an excellent car. It drives fantastic.
sounds
The
amazing.
throttle response is the initial throttle response, and even if you're on the third gear or the fourth gear and you want to like want to pull, you want to press the pedal, initially it responses. The response of the car is absolutely fantastic, and it's a fantastic cruiser.
absolutely
You can like drive for like hours and still you won't like be bored
fatigue
or
bored,
fatigue
yeah.
or and the seats are very comfortable by the way.
Because I feel like the seats and the fit and finish
The
inside
seats
is
are
quite-
comfortable for the passenger. I don't know because I haven't sat on the passenger. Naveen, how is it?
It's very comfortable.
Okay, but for the driver,
Lot of
it's
legroom.
for the driver it's very nice.
Yeah.
Especially the positioning of the car.
yeah
The positioning of the car, the steering
Driving
wheel,
position.
the driving position, the gear knob, and wherever the shifter is, it's perfect.
absolutely perfect
For me, it's perfect.
agreed yeah
And if you say cons are like if a little bit মানে একটু কিছু প্রবলেম হলেই মানে ধরো তোমার একটু মিসফায়ার হলো হতেই পারে
হতেই
এটা
পারে,
প্লাগে
হতেই পারে।
বা ধরো তোমার একটা ইলেকট্রিক্যাল একটা
issue হলো
ইস্যু হলো ধরো একটা বাল্ব কেটে গেল
Right.
ফর এক্সাম্পল a bulb is out at the rear the car signals then signals মানে it doesn't stop it doesn't stop আর তুমি তোমার গাড়ি যখন মানে কোনো ইঞ্জিনে কোনো ইস্যু হয়
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
it straight away goes to limp
Limp mode,
অন্য
yeah.
গাড়ি কিন্তু আমার জিটিআরও যদি লিম্পে যায়
হ্যাঁ।
it lets you go মানে আরপিএম ই করে না
বুঝছো RPM ড্রপ করে না
আরপিএম ড্রপ করে না
হুম,
বাট
হুম,
এটা আরপিএমটাকে
Drop করে
ই
ফেলে,
করে ফেলে
হ্যাঁ,
রেস্ট্রিক্ট করে ফেলে
Right.
till 4500
হুম।
and also restricts the speed first gear থেকে sixth gear পর্যন্ত you can't like to keep the engine safe
হুম হুম
you it doesn't let you go more than 2000 rpm
হুম
you have to change you have to shift gears
understood
so as such I haven't found anything else
Okay.
wrong with the car
হুম
yet yet
and the other pro at least for me is this spec itself like this unit the engine the M3 E92 tag it has I think it but itself is a big selling point of the car a big trait
yes
because এখন day by day increasing demand for EVs and hybrids and stuff. With our car, what happens is the raw factor of these cars are fading away. So
Right.
এটার জন্য I feel এটা
This is the raw fact. That's why I enjoy driving
The car.
this one more than the GTR.
GTR. Okay.
Of course, the GTR is
GTR.
a GTR.
Yeah.
But this one actually, when I feel like I want to drive, okay, I enjoy driving this
Yeah.
much more.
And any future plans with the car?
Future plans?
Future miles or any of that?
Not really.
Okay.
Not really, because I already installed the exhaust, the rims, and a little bit of carbons. That's all. I want to keep it like this
Okay.
way. And I have the back lights, rear lights are LEDs.
Acha.
So that's all. I really don't want to go do anything with it.
Anything more? Okay, understand.
I'm happy with this. Ready? Okay.
Bro, like a short pull if possible. Oh my goodness. Glass keep now what the sound. Oh my god, this is
Wait a minute.
that's it. Sound is just how
মানে ক্লাস নামে তুমি
আমার ফোনই পড়ে গেছে ডানে
এখানে রাখতে দিতে পারো শর্ট
উঠেছিল
Oh my goodness.
দেখুন সব ব্রেক করে ফেলছে আমার
Oh, insane. Mashallah. My god.
ফার্স্ট থেকে সেকেন্ড গিয়ার হুইল স্পিনটা দেখছো?
Oh, what an experience. Bro, thank you so much for your time again. Absolute pleasure. Thank you, Naveen, for your time.
I
And
enjoyed
thank
a
you,
lot.
bro. Thank you. Airport, hopefully, the R35.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Thank you so much.